the pleasure to be his teacher since he was a freshman, and I have seen him really grow in maturity. What I like is the way he's able to accept responsibility for his learning and his own. If he falls short, he doesn't blame anybody. So I think that's always a good, mature thing. He also has grown into the kind of student where he'll keep trying. He doesn't give up. He takes feedback well, and then he wants to use that feedback to do better. So, in other words, he's a great student.
Yeah, on game days, we come in around 10:30, pass out the jerseys and tugs. They get tapes, we eat before the game, load everything up for game day.
Earl is probably the perfect kid. I've never heard him get into any trouble or any trouble about it. Does anything you ask. But he comes from two great parents. I've met both his parents, and he doesn't question anything, and he gets the job done. He's good for the program. I wish more schools actually incorporate what he's doing, because he's like our in-between guy between the players and the coaches. Sometimes they will tell him stuff that they won't tell us. You know, like sometimes they feel we're unapproachable, but he's also a student. He's one of their peers, one of their classmates, so it's easier for them to talk to him sometimes than it is for them to talk to us. So he helps us with that. He does a lot of stuff around the program that the coaches don't want to do, you know, but he doesn't ask any questions, make any noise about it. He just does it. I think he likes it. Sometimes he get into it too much. I think sometimes he really actually wants to call plays on the sideline, you know, but it's good for him. I think he enjoys it. You know, he sits with the coaches in it. I think it's a good learning experience for him, because going on in the future, you know, besides his dad, he hears stories from us coaches, us older men that are helping him in life, you know, the experience that we've had. So I think that would help him out a lot. We actually have him, Turk, looking for his replacement, and it's going to be hard to replace him, but it's something I think as long as I'm here, we're going to implement it, because it helps. And you know, everyone can't play football. Everyone doesn't want to play football, but some kids want to be around football, you know, kind of like Earl. And, you know, he loves the game, but he doesn't want to play the game. He wants to be in the background, and it's just a different avenue for him, you know. And hopefully in the future we have more kids like him. We'll help him with that, and they can help us out.
My name is Wallace Wesley Foster III. All the boys call me Coach Foster. I don't play. I'm a defensive line coach. I'm also a defensive coordinator. I coordinate the whole defense. I like the whole idea of Turk. Coach Hall introduced it to us last year, maybe 2 years ago, I don't know. I didn't too much care for it at first, hanging around high school students in an adult capacity, but Turk stepped in. He carried himself like a young adult, and over time, I kind of brought him to the concept of having Turk around. But as time went by, Turk began to show me his maturity level, and so I was cool with it. I think Turk is a good guy. I'm looking forward to him having a really bright future. We got a new dude that come in, we call him Crut. That's Turk backwards. And kind of Turk said he wanted to keep his name on the program. So because Turk is still here, we call young man Crut. But once he leaves, his name is going to be Turk. So it's going to be a Turk position. So anybody that comes in after Crut, their name is going to be Turk. You got to carry yourself like Turk carried himself. So the Turk has set the position. They're like a mold, and anybody that comes has to fit that mold. Well, at first it was kind of new to the boys, because you have a student coach presenting himself as a coach, and he have coach authority. And it's kind of, in the beginning, it was kind of rough for the boys because they didn't feel like Turk was their equal. But once they saw how Turk was involved with us, and how we wrapped our arms around Turk and we respected Turk and Turk respected us. It kind of spilled over to the boys that, hey, Turk is one of us instead of one of them. And he have carried himself like that the whole time he had the position. And I like Turk. I think Turk have a bright future. And I'm really glad that we was able to help propel him in any avenue he wished to travel in.
Go ahead, Coach. Yeah, how you doing today? Coach Turk in the building.
I'm Leslie John, number 12, and I play quarterback. I feel like he's trying to do something with himself, doing something constructive. He always around us. He spent time with us each and every day, and he's always locked in with the team, man. I'm always truly blessed to have him around. I think everybody, authority, everybody should respect everybody. But yeah, from a student coach perspective, I think it's a little better because we understand him a little more, we get the dollar in with him. I feel good about it, man. I don't got nothing bad to say about Turk. He always helping us. He always give me extra mouthpieces. He just doing a lot of things for us. He helped the coaches out a lot. Yeah, I like him.
Sheldon Stiff Jones, receiver 2018. At first it was kind of awkward to know he was around the same age as us, but as we got to know him more, it was easier for us to relate to him than the older coaches because he's around our age. He's a great person and he's one of the best student coaches that's going to ever come through. He was the first, so he started a trend for other students who coming in who would like to be more like him. Yeah, I feel they should stay with, they're always a student coach around our age so we can relate to him. And if we have problems going on in school, he can help us because he's going through the same thing we're going through. At first, when he first came, they thought it was a little weird to have somebody who was the same age as them in class with them telling them what to do. But when they got to know Turk, they knew he was a good person and he was helping us out more and more every day, we warmed up to him. Coaches really trying to prepare him for the next level. Because if this is what he wants to do on the next level, they're going to have him do more and more, and they're already getting him prepared, so he'll be better than the people they have there already.
Hey, let's go.
I'm student trainer at my school,
just to protect them from injury, and the ones that have injuries, to keep us from further injuries. Just to keep them safe.
My name is Jeremy Letlow, call me Coach Letlow. I'm the offensive coordinator and also the current wide receiver coach.
Turk got to be the laziest GA I've ever met in my life. Every time I ask him to do something, he don't do it. Turk, did you hold the gator film? Don't put your head down. You know you didn't. You know you didn't. See? Nah, Turk is a good guy. Turk, you gonna go into coaching? Or you gonna go into the business side of it? Yeah, Turk, you heard it here first. Turk gonna be a coach.
Oh man, Earl is a great influence on some of the kids and actually the coaches. So, he kind of alleviates some of the projects that we would take on and give us more time to look at X's and O's and personnel and stuff like that. And just to see that you're developing a young man and this coaching culture, and he understands not only that we teach life through the game of football, but he also can see how men raise young men. I think that's in itself encouraging. It keeps the coaches on their toes, and Turk is Turk, the one and only. You know what? Some of them never seen it before. We took the idea just from the college program. We try to emulate ourselves, our program based on what people are doing well, and we thought of the idea. Turk wanted to go into the sports agent business, and he wanted to learn the game. We thought that would be the best thing. The kids, it was a little uneasy because it's their peer telling them or giving them instructions. But you know, in our program, we try to teach mutual respect. I would think that this is something that should evolve into a program itself, just like our training program. Now, if you just think about it, the sports industry is a multi-billion-dollar business, and why not have kids that's going into sports management, that's going into business management, that's going into that area to have that experience of managing and assisting in that avenue. I can imagine that in basketball it can be helpful. I can imagine that in girls basketball and soccer and all of the other sports that we have more in Easton can be helpful. I mean, we do it, but we don't give it that title. You know, we have student assistants, we have students that come and help, but if you give them a title, you give them responsibility, you hold them accountable, all you're doing is teaching them on the responsibilities of sports, being an adult and having responsibilities. Turk is a good kid, great heart. His family's great foundation, and he's accepted it wholeheartedly. We joke and kid a lot in the locker room and on the field, and Turk is taking his stride, and it's good to see him mature into a young man and assert himself into his young profession, and that's exactly what he's doing.
I think it's an excellent choice that we had in Turk. Good young man, do the right thing, respectful. I think it's the start of something real good, big. I think it's wonderful. They respect him, and actually, the Turk always handled himself as an older boy. Like even if he was in 10th grade, so I always thought Turk was senior since by the 10th grade because he is very mature, I thought. So he matures, and they do respect him. They respect him, and he does a good job. Hey, I love Turk. If I had a son, he'll be my son. I swear he's an excellent young man and respectable. I love him. One word. Humble.
Actually, the head coach, Coach Phillips, did. We have a football team that has a tradition of giving everybody a nickname. So, you know, when I came on board, I didn't really have a nickname. Well, I did. My first original nickname when I was playing football was Bullwinkle, because I wore big glasses. So then we had to come up with another one because I became a coach.
Coach Josh, running back / run game coordinator. Well, he does a lot for the program. He's always around. He's an extension of us, so you know he's very knowledgeable of the game, and kids listen to him. So I really like having him around.
Coach Josh actually gave him the name Turk. He got it from the NFL Hard Knocks. The guy who goes and get all the players when you're ready to cut. They call him the Turk. You know, we seen Earl and a lot of things that we don't want to do. So we gave him the name the Turk. That's where that name comes from.
I think they really like Turk, to be honest with you. Like they build him as a coach. So whatever he says, they go with it. And like I said, he's very knowledgeable of what he do at the position that he holds right now. So they like him.
Turk is major, big time. Full, Cole. I do.
You mic'd up Turk and everything?
Yeah, he's
Mic'd up.
got the what color rebounds he got on the date? We got the fresh two
I ain't getting no lemonade, Turk. Turk, I ain't getting no lemonade today.
Hey,
Don't even bring up the
chicken was
lemonade.
cold too.
the chicken was the best chicken ever cooked, Cole. The best chicken she ever cooked.
Oh, today was the best?
He in competition, Coach.
Competition about the best, huh? Cameraman had to come every week.
Had to train crap.
To get good chicken. That's the best chicken ever.
He won't last forever.
The students are his peers at school, so they see him around school, and that's his classmates. So for him to have an authority figure that he has, it's a little hard listening to him at first, but once we respect him, they respect him also. Turk's trained another guy, so I think it's gonna last for a long time to come. So it's like behind the scenes work of what a guy really does versus just being in school. But you could be an athlete on this level and still maintain a good GPA and do whatever you need to do. But as Turk do, he doesn't play football, but he's around the game. So that's another way of being around the game. So it's a high school GA basically. Humble. He's a humble guy.
He's a very enthusiastic guy, loves being around the game. See him as a classmate, so that gives me, positive energy about it, knowing that he got my back and I got here. I feel like since we see him every day, you know, that make us like know that he has our back, and like if we ever needed anything, he'll be able to come through.
My name is Coach Roussel. I coach linebackers. I've been coaching at Warren Easton for the past 8 years. Having Turk around, it helped us out a lot. It allowed us to do other things that he take care of. For us.
Yes.
He's a really good kid. Wish him nothing but the best of luck on the next level in college. I think he's going to be a real successful young man, whatever you do, because he have all the hard work and dedication to get it done. I say at first it was kind of rough on him. They kind of gave him a hard time. But as the coach reiterated that he was a coach and just not a student like them, that they had to respect him just as they respect us, he kind of won them over, and just hanging out with him more and traveling with us and being around him more, they accept him as a coach. Yeah, I think we should have more than one. Like I say, he helps out a lot. He has a lot on his plate to do by himself. He does a great job. But I think it's something that Warren should look into just on a year-to-year basis. Depends on the kids. I mean, I think he's opened up the doors for other kids. Other kids look at Turk and see what he has accomplished, some of the things that he does as a student coach. And I guess probably most of them look up to him now. Some of the kids that maybe was hesitant about doing something like this, because think about it, it's high school. If you have a student that's trying to be like a student coach, kids give him a hard time. But Turk did a great job embracing it, and he's become one of the best. We're gonna miss him a lot. Just a great man, great man.
Coaches, that was pretty interesting. I didn't know how they would accept me or adjust to having someone younger than them be in a coaching position. But you know, the first day, remember Coach Josh, he took me. They were working out in the courtyard. And he told me, he said, "Everybody stop. He's our new student coach, Earl, Mackie, Turk. Y'all treat him like one of us."
My name is Tykia Dewey. I'm the captain of the Warren Easton Magnificent Majorettes, and I feel like Turk is a very good, awesome person. I see him on the field all the time, learning from the coaches, learning new things to become a better coach and what he wants to do in life. I know I see him like doing the little signs or whatever they do on the field. I don't know what it is, but I think it's an awesome job that he's able to become and learn and see the coaches.
I feel like I want to leave students in particularly high school, maybe middle school, that there's other side to sports that not necessarily playing. I want to show that to different people and players to say that they don't have to actually play the game to be a part of the game. For those that want to actually pursue that career, I say don't lose your dream of being around the sport, but know that there's always something for someone. And when you do it, stick to it and commit to it like you are actually playing. We go into all the practices, all the, just being like you're actually playing the sport. Be involved as possible.